We have seen a lot of really strange collabs over the years, but I think this might be one of the more odd ones. Never in a month of Sundays did I think that I would see a collaboration between a beauty brand and Wheel of Fortune. Now, we don't really have Wheel of Fortune over here in Ireland, but we know enough about it from, watching American TV. But this is a weird collection. A massive thank you, by the way, to Makeup on Your Radar. They actually kind of gave me some information on this. But Gillian, this one's for you because you tagged me in this and you made me look at this. So let's discuss. I mean, they've called it Wheel of Fortune, and honestly, you kind of need to have a fortune to buy it because this is expensive. Like, if you wanted to get the full collection, it's €134.95. And let's be real, there isn't a lot in that collection. It's an eyeshadow palette, a terrible blush palette, a dual-ended brush, a lipstick, a primer, and an eyeliner for €135. Like, that is insane to me. And it seems like every light that I look at the eyeshadow palette in, it looks a little bit different. They really, really need to figure out how they're lighting that. Same with the blush palette, actually. Yuck. If, however, you love that eyeshadow palette, it's called the prize-winning eyeshadow palette, and it's retailing for €43.95. Now, in that picture, it kind of looks okay. I wouldn't say it's like super, super interesting, but it's okay. However, there's no swatches. Don't do that. And then in this picture, it looks completely different. It's way more neutral leaning. That kind of interesting bluey green has kind of gone from there. It's very bland. And yet again, it looks different here. So this might be a catfish palette. Who knows? Now, I normally see Laura Geller over in TK Maxx. And if I'm honest, I suspect that this will end up there too. But honestly, this is the one that I don't even have words for this. This is the Face the Wheel blush palette. Do you want to take a guess at how much this costs? I'll give you a second. €46.95 for what is possibly the ugliest looking palette I've ever seen in my life. This looks like something I would get down in the €2 shop. It looks cheap, it looks tacky, it looks clunky. I have a really immediate visceral reaction to this, and I try to be very objective and neutral on things these days, but this is genuinely, I don't want to say wound me up, but I really do not like this. Again, I expect I will see lots of these down in TK Maxx in a couple of weeks, months, maybe years, who knows. And again, do you see how it looks like totally washed out there as well? So this is, by the way, all taken from their website. They don't really know how to sell their stuff. Very weird. I'm just still, I think, reeling over the fact that they decided to collaborate with Wheel of Fortune. And the thing is, I can't even focus on the individual shades. Like, maybe they are actually all fine, but the component, oh my God, I just can't. And then they had like this picture that said, oh, of course you can use these all by themselves, but you could mix them to make a custom shade. And I'm like, yes, anyone who's done makeup for a while has probably done that. Why are you presenting this as though this is a new idea that is unique to your blush palette? Very weird. See? Like, it's really, really strange. And then she's using that terrible dual-ended blush brush. Oh, it kind of drives me a little bit nuts. And those terrible, like, little price pieces on it, which is obviously, I guess, from when you spin a wheel for money. Oh, I hate them. It looks so tacky. They then have a Kajal Longwear eyeliner for €21.95. And they say that there's vitamin E and caffeine in it. But, like, yeah, it's to boost tired eyes apparently, but like, where are you putting your eyeliner? Have I been screwing it up? Because I've just been putting it into like my waterline. And it's not really gonna, like, my eyes don't look tired there. Like, nobody's looked at me and kind of gone, Jesus, your waterline looks awful tired. Very strange. They do have a sharpener at the bottom. How is the sharpener at the bottom? I don't understand. How would that work? Oh God, this is confusing. And then it looks like it's a different colour here. So is it a warm brown? Is it like a caramel, or is it that deep chocolate brown? Please explain, because I can't tell. It looks like they're totally different, but they're not, because they're only doing one eyeliner. And I don't know what's happening. And if you know me, you know Teresa loves a red lipstick. So you're probably thinking to yourself, finally, she's found something she would like. This is the Modern Classic Cream Lipstick for €20.95. And on the surface of it, it actually doesn't look bad. But when you get to them wearing it, oh God, it legitimately all falls apart. Do you see how it looks like on the lips up at the top left hand corner? It looks like really kind of patchy and like there's weird points of pigment. Same with the top right, like maybe they just put some weird lip liner with it. Oh, but it's not nice. And the shade looks really weird. Like, is it an orangey red? Is it a pinky red? Because it looks slightly different across each of those. And I know that your undertones will do that, but no, this is a wild card and not one I want to play with. But weirdly, I think this is the one that confuses me the most. This is their Spackle Skin Perfecting Primer. And you get 2 fluid ounces. Do you know how much you pay for this? Do you want to take a little guess? €34.95 for what is possibly the ugliest looking packaging that I have ever seen in my life. And when I went on to their website to try and figure out what was going on here in terms of the product, the information was vague at best, and I'll have the link down below if you want to look at it. They said it's perfect for perfecting skin texture. Yeah, it should be for mature skin and for daily use. Yeah, okay, that's kind of a given with most primers. And then down below they have why you'll love it. And then underneath it says, we were the first. Genuinely, I'm not joking, it says we were the first. First what? I don't know. It then says it's invisible under makeup. Yes, Laura, all primers should be invisible under makeup. That's kind of the thing. Next thing you'll say, I'm going to sell you air that will help you breathe. All air helps people breathe. How is this a unique selling point? And then they say it's never sticky and skin softening. Why would I spend €35 on this? Have I gone into an alternative dimension? What is going on? And I mean, I don't know about you, but this is just not selling it to me. It looks cheap. It looks tacky. If I told you that I bought that for €3, you'd probably be like, yeah, that looks about right. Not 35. What on earth is happening? And you know what? Ordinarily, a dual-ended brush would be the thing that would make me the most angry. But actually, this is the least offensive part of the entire collection, possibly. This is their dual-ended blush and bronzer precision brush, which is funny because they have no bronzer. So why is it a dual-ended bronzer? Anyways, the less I think about this collection, the better. That's retailing for €20.95. You know my thoughts on dual-ended brushes. They're silly. How do you store them? One of the brushes is going to end up getting damaged. 'Tis just silly notions. I don't want to say that I hate this because that seems super extreme, but this might be one of the weirdest collections I've actually seen in a while. The price of these things, the components of them, the fact that it's a collaboration with Wheel of Fortune, the fact that they all look different in different lighting, that nothing looks good. The weird claims. I mean, take your pick. This is a weird collaboration. Or maybe it's just me. It's quite late as I'm filming this. Let me know what you think. Because I am genuinely what is going on here? Is this a parallel universe? Is this because we killed Harambe? Is this what has happened? It's all very strange. I don't understand it. Let me know what you guys think. Are you a big Wheel of Fortune person? In which case you'll love this, but I don't know. I'm very confused. I'm going to go and have a nap now and think about the way that the world has turned out.